What's up? Jimmy! Yes. Got to be better, son. Back steady! Back steady! Where's the ball? Mickey McEwen! Mickey, well done! Work across! What heck?
Three draw with West Auckland today. I mean, it could have been worse, but then again, it could have been better. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a difficult one to figure out, that one, coming straight out of it now. We just said there, this time last year, if we'd have been 3-1 down to them, we would have not have come back. I don't think we'd have come back and drew that game. We've had opportunities in the first half to go in ahead. I think we were a better team in the first half. I think Michael Arthur should have saved the first. Not just could have, I think he should have. I think he's underestimated it, should have went with 2. But to be fair to the lad, he's pulled off about 3 or 4 saves at the end. I mean, maybe he should have got the third as well, because he's looking at that side, it's gone under him a little bit, it's bobbled in. But but he has made some really good saves as well. But to come back from 3-1 down to 3-3, we've got to look at that as a good point, I think, rather than a loss.
Yeah, just on Michael Arthur, I mean, he kind of did a similar thing against North Shields as well, where he sort of misjudged the angle of his post. I mean, how is he handling these errors that he's made? Because he is a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, we spoke to him about it and just said, don't, like, at half time there, don't let it get to you, and just get on with it a little bit. And I'm not sure whether the new balls are moving a little bit in the air a little bit, to be fair to him there, a little bit left and right rather than just straight. But I think ultimately he has, like I say, underestimated the shot. The lads hit it fantastically well, and similarly with their second, he's hit that well as well, which has got a little clip on it. I don't think their third was a free kick. Tom's got the ball, and then he's went through and took the lad a little bit afterwards, but it's not a foul. So that third was hard to take, and I just don't know whether he's set right for that. But the positives are the fact that scored from a corner the first goal, great header from Jordan, worked on set pieces, and that came off. And again, a set piece for the second, which is just in the right area. I don't even know who to come off in the end. It just, the ball in's made the goal. And then the third, great move coming through and a good finish from Stockton. And then at that point I thought we might actually nick it at the end. So all in all, when you look at the game, it's probably a fair point for both teams.
And just the referee. I mean, I don't really like to comment on referees, but kind of cost us a bit today, I feel.
It's difficult because you don't want to talk negatively about referees, and obviously they're here to do a job. But I wouldn't have rated him highly today. If I had to give him a mark out of 10, I thought it was very difficult to, when the lads were speaking to him, his decisions were that he was giving for both teams were questionable. It wasn't like it was just against us. They were saying the same sort of thing. So it was a strange performance from the referee today.
And just watching West Auckland out there, do you feel they're a title contender this season?
They play good football, don't they? They've got a strong team. They've got chinks in their armour, which we try to exploit at times, and they've got things that are wrong with them, which I won't go into. But they'll be up there in the top 6 somewhere. But there's teams that will beat them, and obviously the surface quite suits them as well because they've got good players. So they like to play. But I think we match them as well. If you consider the players that they've signed and the quality of the players that they've got there, they're not better than us. No way. So wherever they'll finish up, I'd like to think that we're there or thereabouts and possibly higher.
Yeah, and more quality football coming to the Coverall Stadium in the next couple of days. You know, concert in midweek and then North Shields next week. It just comes sticks in the past.
Yeah, it's nice to have a couple of home games in a row, 3 in a row. So the concert game will be good because again I was singing their praises the other week on the podcast and how well they've done, and they've done well again in the FA Cup after that. But the teams that they've played in the league, they've not really been tested yet. So we always have a good game against them, so that should be good midweek. And then North Shields, I think it's fair to say that we definitely owe them one from the performance that we put in away, so we definitely want to put that right. So it should be 2 good games.